What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel for this really quick video in relation to my video a couple of days ago with the conclusion of doing zigzag path will give you lots of benefits compared to straight line. Now I'll be talking about, will hands up defense make you slower when moving or changing directions laterally? And if it does, then by how much? That's not the only topic here. We'll be talking about lots of stuff as well. So try to watch the video fully so it will make full sense. It's not going to be that long anyway. So now let's get right into it. So we all know there's a lot of advantages on doing hands-up defense. Like, of course, it gives you the medium risk, medium reward setup. Unlike with jump contest, that the moment you jump, it's more of a high risk, high reward thing. That the lane will be open for penetration if you bite up on a fake. But of course, there will be some potential disadvantages, like maybe it will slow you down laterally if you hold it too much. So now for the first batch of tests, let's compare moving laterally with hands up and hands down, both without holding the turbo. The thing about this test though is there's a bit of randomness in terms of animations on moving sideways. So it won't be accurate if we base everything on a, two clip face-off comparison. So instead of doing it that way, I'll just do it a lot of times and time each once and get the average time. And that way, the margin of error will be reduced. And for the first batch of results, this is without turbo. And here you can see holding right stick up while moving will make you slower. And to give you a visual perspective of the gap, here you go. That gap there could vary, maybe if your build is slower, the gap widens, but that picture there will give an idea how much gap are you giving up. And now for the next one, pretty much the same thing, but this time with turbo. And here you can see the gap is bigger. So if you're holding right stick up the whole time with turbo, this is the difference that you're giving up, which is a lot. Now, to put more sense to these findings, let's see why is it happening. And in here you can see, if we slow it down, you can notice that hands down usually launches with bigger strides, while with hands up, it's doing baby steps. Which makes me think that now that we know that hands up have smaller steps, maybe hands up will be faster in terms of changing directions, which leads us to the next test. So before we continue, just want to invite you guys to like the video if liking so far, and would be really awesome if you guys can drop by the channel. There's a lot of cool stuff in there, and of course subscribe to tune in for more videos. So now going back, let's see if putting your hands up will make shifting much quicker. And here you can see, obviously hands down is still much faster. It is noticeable here as well that with hands down, you will recover much faster. While with hands up, you can see here that you'll struggle on the first couple of steps. And by the way, this one here is just a raw info. It's up to you at what situations you will adapt this. But after watching this video, now it's clear that it's better to reduce the usage of hands up. Like as much as possible, only flick it up or hold it up if you think the ball handler will take the shot. Don't hold it for a long time. Actually, I'm guilty about this last year. And in relation to holding right stick up, try not to flick it up because if you do, you will jump instead. So try to hold it before you release it. And here you can see, the first two will be flicking the right stick up, and the last two will be a jump contest. So now for the summary, no matter if you hold turbo or not, holding your right stick up while moving is not really advisable because it will slow you down. Only hold it up or flick it up if it's really necessary. So that's all for the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.